Alright guys, I've got to figure out how to work this all again. Let's have a look, Nope, go into that button there. So it's one of my first times going live. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I'm just playing around with it at the minute. How is everyone anyway? I've got 2 people watching. One of them's probably me. Because I'm watching myself. Woo! If you want to see anything, just let us know. I'll go grab stuff out. I might have to go upstairs if you want to see one of them upstairs. Ah, E-Monster. E-Monster, go. E-Monster. Turn the volume off. I'm not getting the crested gecko out. She's in the middle of the shed. She's grumpy old git. I don't want her to drop her tail. Not yet, anyway. Plus, she's probably still hiding in the back corner anyway. She's a pain. It's nocturnal, so I'll bring out a nocturnal species. Then again, a few of the diurnals are still awake. Oh, the harlequins are nice. There's a girl running around on YouTube at the minute, Lucy's Little Critters. She's got a harlequin, and that's nice as well. She's perfect. She's got a few crested geckos now. Go and check her stuff out. She's pretty decent. Back in 1 minute. I'm just going to go upstairs and grab a snake. I'm back! This one is a sneak peek for yous. I've got my own mottos on crested geckos. I've got 4 hides in my crested geckos for Varium. And if he's ever in one of those hides, I never touch him. Those hides are his safe space. So if I try and get him out and he runs in a hide, I leave him. If he wants to come out and play, he can come out and play. Oh. Can anyone guess the species? Yeah, a week or so will do. Let it get used to the food you're feeding it and stuff like that. The problem I had, it's not a corn snake. The problem I had with my crested gecko is it was always raised on Pangea. And then I could only get my hands on, it's not a corn, I could only get my hands on Rapashi. And we just left it on Rapashi for a while. It wasn't eating much. We thought it was normal. As soon as we tried him on Pangea, he smashes the Pangea all the time. And he's proper put some weight on as well. He's about 18 months old now, our crested gecko is. Go on, keep your guesses coming in. What do you reckon it is? I'll give you a little close-up of his pattern. Yeah, it's a snake. We know that. It is related to the king snakes to an extent, but it's not a king snake. It's not a rat snake. Let me know if you give up and I'll just tell you. Nope, not a milk snake. It is a colubrid though. You are on the right track. It is a colubrid. No, it's not an anaconda. A green anaconda. It is. You ready? Oh, drum roll. It's an albino Applegate gopher snake. Dead common in America, but dead rare in the UK. Dead active, dead playful, but they are known for being escape artists. I just saw it in the shop today and I was like, that's mine, it's got to be mine. That's coming home with me. You can't find the snakes in the UK. Not this snake. You can find normal snakes, just go into like your foresty areas, dead sort of secluded areas, have a look under the tree, broken down trees on the floors, underneath rocks, just have a look around, you'll find a few adders and stuff. However, this time of year you won't really find much. They're all sort of starting to hibernate and brumate and stuff like that now. We go out occasionally having a look for some. Oh, she's all coiled up, she's just seen a reflection in the camera. She's not tame in the slightest. Right hissy little girl this one, but she will tame down eventually. You're from Luton? Oh, I'll be driving down there tomorrow. I'll be driving down the M1 going down to London. I'm in I'm just north of Liverpool. Between Manchester and Liverpool, sort of in the middle. The one thing I don't like about this snake, apart from it being extremely confident, she musks. She does musk an awful lot. But she'll get used to us eventually. She's just a little hissy at the minute. Yeah, I've been to Donny a few times. I'll be going again. I think it's in June this year I'll be going. What happened to your live stream, JP? Has anyone ever wondered what JP stands for? Joe Pasquale. Hello. Oh, gutted, mate. And the little group that I'm in, chatting to a load of guys, they're all saying the same thing. JP, try and guess the morph. Well, not the morph, the species. I think you already know because I've told you, but... Nope, it's not a corn snake. Come on, I've got one corn, I don't want another one. No, it's not a hybrid either. Yeah, it's not a rat snake. It is a colubrid though, you are there. Nobody else tell him. I've told everybody else what it is. Yeah, I'm in the UK. Best place in the world. We have the best beer. The best beer! Do you want to know what it is, JP? It's an albino. No, it's not. Well, it's related to a king in a way. This is an albino Applegate gopher snake. Dead rare in the UK. Common as hell in North America. Yeah, a gopher snake. She's beautiful, but she's one of those that musk all the time. Oh. I get it. They are nice. This one is very well, it's not even a garter snake, but this is very untamed. Constantly musking all the time. She's in a rub at the minute, just for quarantine purposes. Just make sure she's okay before we get her out. I think she might be a little dehydrated as well, so we've got to try and sort that out. They're weird though. They feel like a hoggy. Oh, let us know if you need a few berms. I've got a cracking breeder up here. Yeah, they sort of feel like a hognose. No, I don't have a channel on you now. No, they feel like a hoggy, but they've got like a king's face. Absolutely amazing, but needs a lot of handling because it really isn't tame in the slightest. JP, I'll get you a closer look. Only once. Apparently these are not biters. They've got more of a bark. She's a proper hissy bitch. But they musk more than anything. They musk, and yeah, near her Viv, it stinks. It only lasts about 10 minutes, and then it sort of fades away a bit. But she come into the shop, and I was like, "Yep, I'll have her. That's mine." Oh, I really do want a pied. I'm just waiting for the right pied. I can get my hands on a couple of low white pieds now and high white pieds, but I want that 50-50 sort of thing. Good contrast, so I don't want a pastel pied or anything like that. I want a normal pied or a black pastel pied. Oh, maybe a panda. Oh, no, I don't think I've got the 4 figures to be able to buy a panda. Alright, say bye-bye. She's going away now. Bye-bye. Oh, on in you go. There you go, she's back in her rub. Bear with me. Now, obviously, she's in quarantine, so various things. Oh, is Peter here? Sorry if I'm not reading comments too much. I can't read, I'm thick as... Well, yeah, I'm thick. Oh, Pete. Much better than you yam yams. Yam want a cup of tea, mate? Oh, sorry, you're not from Birmingham, are you? From Norton Keynes. If you didn't see it, Pete, I've just been handling my new snake, and it's in quarantine, so I've got to give it a good scrub. South life. I had the snake round my neck, so I've got to do that as well. Plus, I like flexing my muscles. Pete might. I'm from Birmingham. You're still a yam yam. Anyone from down there that speaks funny is a yam yam. Yeah, Levi's a yam yam as well. Is Levi here? South London, mate. I thought you were like Kent way, not London. fully sterilised. Gone. If you want to see anything else, I've cleaned up. I can grab something else. You want? No. E-Monster, it's like, I don't even know. What time is it? It's 9:45 at night here, so the beardie's lights are all off and he's gone to sleep and all that sort of stuff. So I'm only really going to be looking at me nocturnal species. I've not got any albino skinks. I've got loads of frogs. I've got loads of dart frogs, strawberry dart frogs, all that sort of stuff as well. Yeah, 70 subs. How cool is that? That's like 6 just today alone. I'm well chuffed with that. I'm catching up to you, King Serpent. I'm catching up to you, Gavin. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Gav? I'm not getting the dart frog out. God no, their skin absorbs all their nutrients and all that sort of stuff. So me touching them is just, no. Leos are great. Pac-Man frogs are sort of like pet fat things. They just sit there in the hole. Go on then, guys, guess the morph. Proper put some weight on this one has. It's only a baby, obviously, but little fatty. Meh. Any more guesses coming in? She's a super pastel yellow belly. So Kingy, you were nearly correct, but I think that's just because you knew it anyway. Do it, mate. I won't be watching it because I'll be at work. I'm working tomorrow from... I've got to be in at 6:30 and then I finish at 11:30 at night. As you can tell, just out of shed. She seems to be getting a little bit darker the more she sheds. 6 till 7, you lazy shit. Reptile Planet, are you from the UK or America? Yeah. UK. It's a royal python, not a bull python. Who else agrees with me on that one, actually? Royal python or bull python? No, don't say sorry. It's a bit of banter. It's nothing special. Yeah. Yeah, that just proves you're a yam yam king. Oh, look, no head wobble or anything, just in case no more vlogs is watching. If you want to see anything, you want me to get anything out, just let me know. You want to take my balls, King? I don't swing that way, mate. Let's not get onto the Ben and Max thing today. Reptile Planet, I know you're a new subscriber. If you didn't understand Peter's comments, go over onto Peter's channel, have a look at his 1,000 subscribers special. That'll explain it all for you. That's the jokes between me and Kingy. King is Gavin. If you do go over to it, yeah, if you do go over, just leave him a like. It is a good good video. I don't self-subscribe. I don't self-subscribe. All my pets make their own YouTube channel and they subscribe to me because I'm awesome. Plus, I don't know how to set up a YouTube account. She done it for me. Yeah, Pete, I gave you a shout out. I want shout outs now. Yeah, you got to give me a shout out. Does it remind you of anybody? I've already said we're not going there. Oh, what are you going to do for your 100 subscriber special? Don't do anything wearing your new college uniform because Steve might find it attractive. And he's so close to you, remember? Oh, are you? Has anybody got anything special? I know most of the people that are watching this have all got YouTube channels, reptile YouTube channels. What have you got planned for your December room tours? Are you tightening your place up with Christmas decorations and all that? I'm thinking maybe just doing like a normal room tour, but do a Christmas Day special as well. Record it in advance. I've been looking for the Santa hats. I even went to Pets at Home. I was convinced I was going to buy myself this gnome that they've got just because I wanted to cut the hat off and use the hat. I really can't find a hat anywhere. Oh, I've already got my reps and presents, or some of them. It's just stupid things. I mean, the Pac-Man's going to get a mouse. Yeah, stupid little bits. Some things are probably going to get new hides and stuff like that. Oh, guys, I'm just going to put Monty back. I'm going to get something I'm going to show you. Boom! I'm back. Hey! Check this out. Me and my little lad got a bit creative earlier. It's nothing special, but it's a sort of a father-son thing we done together. He's only 3 years old. Look, check it out. Made a little hide for one of the geckos. Just goes up against the wall in a corner or something and bang! I mean, look. He's only 3 years old and me and him played with a hot glue gun and some lollipop sticks. We also made a little ramp to go in one of our other geckos, but then we ran out of lollipop sticks. So you guys, post me your lollipop sticks. Got to be cleaned up and stuff, but it's fucking awesome. I'm well happy with that. Proper crafty with me little lad. Oh. What shall I get out now? I done the hot glue gun part. My little lad's amazing. What should I get out? Should I get out a boa or a leopard gecko? Or the corn snake? Smoking's bad for your health. Which one do you want me to get out? I've got Big Male Super Snow, my Pets at Home Special, I've got my Blazing Blizzard, and I've got the 2 rescues. Ideally, one of the rescues I'm not going to get out because I'm still assist feeding that every meal. You're the one that's in hospital. Come on, man. Oh. No, he's chirping away at me. He doesn't like me. Obviously, he's a male breeder. Check out how fat he is. Ow, he's just bit me. I just woke him up, so he's not happy. No, this isn't the Pets at Home Special. I'll get that one out next if you want. Actually, I'm going to check on her because I think she went into brumation yesterday, so I'm just going to check on her. Randomly, she fell asleep in her moist hide last night, so, I mean, this morning, which is not like her, so I'm going to check on her, make sure she's okay and whatever. If she is in brumation, I'm not going to get her out. But, check out the butt of a leopard gecko. Gives a kiss. Well, you didn't like that one, did you? Everyone's in this stream. All of them. I'll PM you tomorrow and we'll sort some out. Do you not like the hisses? Why don't you like them? You've only had them a few months, haven't you? They breed too quick. I'm lucky. I work in a pet shop as well, so I mean, I can pawn the majority of my feeders that I can't get rid of. I can pawn them off straight to the Your best person to speak to is probably Steve. Live the real world. He deals with a lot in roach colonies. I'm fairly new to roach colonies. I did my mealworms, my superworms, and all that sort of stuff, but not me dubias. My animals just don't eat dubias. But yeah, I've got an outlet for hisses, so I mean that's easily sorted for me. Reptile rescue place up near here would love them for their feed, for them to feed their animals, and they've got quite a few bearded dragons, so that'll be handy for them, and it'll be an experience for me. I'm getting a few. Are we doing a collab? Yes. When we've both got time off together, that is. Oh, look at how many chins he's got. Starting to look like me. I'm only going to be on this stream until about 10 o'clock because I promised her, that's when she'll be home, and I promised her I'd do some housework instead of sit and play with the animals all night. Really? 200 to 2400? Oh, that's smart, that is. Like I say, we'll be in touch. I'll be in touch with you probably tomorrow about it, to be fair. And we'll sort something out. Maybe you're interested in swapping some bits for bits as well. Half cash, half swap or something, maybe. I don't know, we'll talk about it tomorrow, Steve. I mean, Warsaw's only an hour down the road from me. An hour to 45 minutes. No. He's going to make some beautiful babies for me this year. It's that stripe down his back that I absolutely love. It's a perfect stripe. It goes right the way down his tail, or the majority of his tail. Right from his head, all the way down his tail. He's going to make some beautiful babies for me. I love lizards. I love lizards. I always have. The big lizards, little lizards, cardboard lizards, everything. However, just because of the ease of care, ease of care, I do like my snakes recently. It's only been recently. Past sort of 4 months, 4 or 5 months, and I've got 4 of them now. Your water dragon, has it got the face rub? Because I'll be honest with you, is it fully grown as well? It's not got a face rub. Oh, is it fully grown? No. Oh, Reptile Planet again. Ah, so you're a snake guy then. 16 inches. Ooh. Again, talk to me about it tomorrow, mate. I've got to try and think of an enclosure because I've always wanted the Chinese water dragons, but I've always wanted to do a massive, proper show vivarium for them. And ideally 2 as well, but I don't know if they can co-ab together or not. I don't know. I've done a few care guides for dart frogs. I think. Have a look in my channel, in my playlist. I think I've got some there. I've got mainly strawberry dart frog breeding. My blue azurias, I've got a video. Do you know what? I don't think I have done a care one for the dart frog, so I'll do that one. Yeah, I've done a few setup ones. I love my bioactive setups. So yeah, just go check those videos out. I've got a big series going at the minute, bioactive vivarium build. The first 3 videos are not good. They were poor footage. But the last one's quite good. And I've still got us planted and stuff like that. Bioactive all the way, mate. All the way. I can't get over how amazing they are. So easy to look after, and they look amazing. I love watching them grow. Because you put your first plants in and you think, oh, I could do more. A couple of months later, it's like, wow. Plus, I like to go foraging outside as well. I pick up moss and stuff like that from various safe areas. Again, I've done a video on that, foraging and stuff. That's pretty good. I love going out picking the stuff up. All the moss that's in all of my vivariums, that's all been foraged. All my ferns, rocks, anything like that. I love it. Where do you get your stuff from, Steve? I take it fairly local to you. Isn't there a big water park up near you somewhere? Do a live stream tomorrow, mate. It really is fun. Time passes so quick. I've got to finish by 10 o'clock, which is now. So I'll be finishing in 5 minutes. Is there anything else anybody wants to see before I finish? Everyone's scared about touching geckos' tails. They might drop off. The trick is to treat it like a wet sponge. I'll have a look for the crested gecko now. Forest stuff, leaves, moss, everything. Yeah. Dream reptile. I would say I've got loads, but it's the bigger stuff. At the shop I work at, I play with an albino berm all the time. She got out the other day and that was a pain in the arse to get her back. She tangled around some wire framework. It's great. I'll do what I always wanted a rhino iguana. Always wanted one. But then Brian Barczyk got one. And if I get one now, everyone's going to think I'm just copying him. And a tegu, I play with, get this. I play with a Colombian black and white tegu all the time. There's only 3 in the UK of them. They come under the DWA apparently. So I don't believe that, but from what I've heard. If you've seen me on Facebook, if you've got me on Facebook, you've seen me holding a tegu. That's it. The one with the big fat cheeks. Yeah, they do get aggressive when they hit maturity, but I'm a firm believer in you can tame your animals down. I mean, if I had a big lizard like that, I wouldn't have a vivarium for it. I'd literally just have the house at an ambient temperature for it, a basking spot or a couple of basking spots dotted around, and just let it walk around. And be like a dog. Do you know what? I'm not going to get into that because there's so much hatred for that guy and so much love for him as well. I don't agree with some of the care that he has. I do agree with some of the other care that he has. The thing I like about Brian Barczyk is his passion, his excitement, his happy attitude. Now, obviously, he's got a lot to be happy for, and it could just be a big show for the camera. But it does pick you up if you watch him in the morning. If you watch him in the mornings and you can't be arsed in the day, by the time you finish watching him, you're not only jealous because he's got better animals than you, but you're also feeling a bit better. So I do like that about Brian Barczyk. I do like that. I do watch his videos, so I can't really say I don't like him. I haven't got a clue what the difference is. I haven't got a clue. One's from Colombia, and one's from Argentina, I suppose. Who started beef with you? Hold on then, I'll go and put this dude back and I'll see if I can get the cresty. They are cute, but he's going to jump on me. This one isn't tame in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Simply because we don't handle him a lot. He's more a show animal for us. Simply because we love the tail. This came from a local breeder. A young girl, we know her quite well now. She's great. Absolutely great. Everything we've had off her has been perfect. Zoe Rice, she is on Facebook. She's great. She's got some beautiful lily whites. I just can't afford lily whites. Let's see if we can get him to do a jump. Are you jumping? Hey, there we go. I'm scared of the tail drops as well. I don't like the tail drops. I mean, they're perfectly... Hey. Let's get it to jump again. Wait there, I'll put her back. Yeah, my theory with the tail dropping is quite simple. We've got a lot of hides in there, a lot of hiding spaces, and we know every single hiding space. So if we go in to get her out, we'll only get her out at night. We will never ever wake her up through the day. Same with feeding, same with everything. We just will not touch that Viv near the day. It's on the top of the rack, so it's out the way of my little lads screaming and stuff like that. The only problem with it being at the top is the temperature tends to fluctuate because obviously heat rises in the house. I'm not going to do a handling video on my Cresty because it's just... I mean, I can do it if the Cresty will let me get him out. As I say, my theory with stopping the tail from dropping is he's got a lot of hiding places. And if I go to get him out and he runs into one of those hiding places, that's his safe space. I will not bother him if he's in one of those few spaces. He's learnt what those spaces are and where they are, because if he goes somewhere else, I'll just run in and grab him, pick him up and whatever. But if he runs into one of our 4 hiding spaces, his hides, his coconut hides, he's got a hole in a log. Hey, mate, Mac. I reckon Mac should be part of the council. Mac, I'm only going to be here for a few more minutes because she's going to be home in a minute and I've got to do all the cleaning. Oh, here we go. For those people... Who's on here that didn't see the new snake? No, don't worry about it. I'll show my new snake off before I leave. I've just got to clean my hands because it's in quarantine and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going to... Okay, then. I'm going to get it out now. I don't think Peter saw it either. I kept it down here just to be safe. Let me just make sure all the alcohol is rubbed into my hands nicely. Where is she? Oh, come here. Problem with a burrowing species is you have to dig them out. Are you ready for this, guys? Whoa! This is a sneak peek. I've not even done a new arrivals video on this one yet, but see if you can see those colours. Have a guess. It's not a garter snake. It is an albino, but an albino what? And all those people that I told what it was earlier, just keep it quiet. Don't let him tell. Don't let him... they're quite rare in... Well, they're extremely rare. It's not a rat snake. You'll hear the name of it and go, what the hell? What's that? Just because they are rare in the UK, they are never... I've never seen one. I'd never even heard of one until I saw it come in our reptile shop. And I was like, oh, that's mine. Ah, yeah, it's a gopher. It's an albino Applegate gopher snake. How did you get that, Mac? You're the only person that's got that. Out of the sort of 50 odd people I've asked, you're the only person that's got it. No, I've never heard of it either. They are that rare. But they're weird because they feel like a hoggy. They honestly feel like a hognose snake. But they've got a face of a king snake. Absolutely amazing. Ah, there you go then. Yeah, I don't know what the Applegate is. You might be able to help me with that, Mac. What is Applegate? Because on the care sheets and stuff for this... Oh, on the care sheets for this, it's an albino Applegate gopher snake. I don't know what the Applegate is. I've not got that far into my research yet. But she's in quarantine at the minute. She's going to be in quarantine for about a month. Just to see her. I think she might be a little bit dehydrated. And I'm going to get a few meals in her and stuff like that. Yeah, the albino milks are rare. But again, people have heard of the albino milks. Nobody has heard of these. The thing I'm not too keen on with this at the minute, it's never ever been handled. It's never been handled, so it's very, very skittish, and it keeps musking. Oh God, it keeps musking. Yeah, they are to get in, they are hard to get in the UK. They're really not. And I really like the albino milks. I'm not a massive colubrid fan. I'm not a massive colubrid fan, but this, I fell in love with it. When I was working in the shop, I had it round my neck for 45 minutes, chucked it back in its tub for an hour, then had it back. I had it round my neck while I was fixing the light fixtures inside a Burmese bloody Viv. I'm just going to keep handling this one, and it's, like I say, it's in quarantine, so I've got to do all the cleaning procedures and stuff that go along with it. My favourite snake's my boa. I do like my boa. It's amazing, that is. Can't wait for that to get some girth on it. I'm just going to put this one back. There we go. I don't know what to feed it. Like I say, I got it yesterday. I picked it up yesterday. So I'm going to leave it to settle in for probably a week before I even attempt to feed it. And then what I'll do is I'll put the feed... I've got all sorts of different types of sizes. So I'll stick the size of the feed up against it. And I'll probably feed the one that's just a little bit bigger than the biggest part of its body. My boa doesn't have nasty attitude. Mine, he's as timid as anything. He really is. Considering he's another snake that's not really been handled much, he's quite timid. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's illegal, but it's very frowned upon. Very frowned upon. I think the only people that would live feed now are people that have got the really fussy royal pythons. Royal pythons. Yeah, only for entertainment. I'd never live feed. There's so many options to do before a live feed. It's unreal. I'd rather assist feed than live feed. I really would. But again, that's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. I don't know. Do you guys agree to that? Again, I'm not a fan of live feeding. I'm really not. Same with, I'm not a massive fan of wild caught until a few people have started explaining it to me a little bit better. And I'm a bit more lenient, but I'm still not a fan of wild caught animals. Did it work? Did it get your snake to get back on his feed? Yes, I am alcohol wiping my neck just because the snake was around there earlier and it's in quarantine. Yeah, if you've tried everything, it's acceptable. What frog have you got? Oh, is it? I didn't know that, Dino. Dino? Just a normal common frog. Picked it up out the lake. That's awesome. I know of a carpet python, 13-year-old carpet python. She's been fasting for nearly 2 years. I think by then I would have tried to do something to get her to feeding. He still offers her food every week and she just doesn't take it. She's not losing weight or anything like that. I think she's just getting a bit old. She's a vicious little git. Every time I go near her, she looks like the missus on heat. Right then, guys. What time is it? Yeah, guys, I'm off. Thanks for all coming on tonight. I really appreciate it. Great conversations, as always. And it's been nice to get to know some of the new subscribers I've got just recently. Thank you all, and I'll see you all next time.